What is up, guys? I am TheyComing and welcome to today's live video on YouTube. Guys, today we have an extra special war recap for the follower war that I shared with AEO Clash and L8SLEEPER. Once a month I do like to do these follower/community events, and this month I thought it was going to be an excellent idea to just, reach out, see if any other streamers or YouTubers wanted to do a war like this with me, and we were able to put together a 40-man roster. Hit that random spin button, and we were hunting for a big fish, and a big fish we got. We found LP4 Hades. LP4 Hades is a seasoned competitive clan that has participated in multiple leagues and has been in league play for quite some time. So we definitely took the spanking. They scored 114 stars and us only 105. But I'm not going to really dwell on any of the shortcomings that we had in this war, because this recap is supposed to be to honor you guys, the followers, the subscribers, and show off your talent in this war, because it was an absolute blast to watch. So anyways, the first attack that we're going to look at, and I have them all written down, is going to be number 26. It's Kuro hitting number 26. Now, Kuro brings the Electron attack, and 10v10, the Electron is actually very, very strong. At Town Hall 10, you're unable to clone the Electro Dragon itself, but you are able to clone some potentially max level loons. Now, with this clone, I think he might miss. Some of those loons that come out are not actually red loons, but he is able to get the nice clone loons, and look at the massive value just with a rage spell and that Electro Dragon in that blimp, able to hollow out almost a third of the base by itself. So, yes, some massive value on that entry. And, of course, his heroes he's decided to put down over here at 3 o'clock just to shave off some stuff, potentially get on top of this air defense. Now, if those heroes had been put down a little bit sooner, I think he would have had even more of a dominant 3-star right here. But as you can see, lots of loons up, still has 2 hounds in the air parked over one of the air defenses. And even though there's still 2 air defenses left at this point, there's just a ton of hounds up. He's still got that rage, get to push all those loons up towards 12 o'clock. He's going to haste inside of the Inferno Tower compartment, and he's still got back in loons to attack that 12 o'clock section, and it's going to be a smash. So GG to Kuro. I really liked this attack. I thought it was just absolutely fantastic, and we'll go ahead and 4x through the rest. Yeah, so 10v10, guys, if you don't know about the Electron attack, if you've never seen it, if you've never tried it, it's something that I think you should definitely check out. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. The next one is going to be Javalicious hitting number 32. So Javalicious here is going to be bringing the Shattered Hobo 10v10, and just so you know, all of these replays today are going to be Town Hall 10v10 attacks, and they're all triples. So from this very bottom side, he knew, because this was a cleanup attack, that there was that Troll Tesla in the bottom. What he didn't know is that there was a Seeking Air Mine over that Tesla. A little bit unfortunate there, but he decides to go up and put the Golem down onto that Tesla and then drop his wizards in behind to set his funnel. And actually, I think this is a she, if I'm not mistaken. Javalicious is a she. So here she goes. All but one wizard has been deployed, plus 1 cleanup archer, and he's got his Golem now tanking up a multi-target Inferno on that side, and then a fresh Golem on the left to tank 3-point defenses. The Wall Wrecker is going to move up, does trip a Giant Bomb on its way in. He's going to put in 2 Hog Riders over to this Archer Tower, attempting to take that out and also help with some of the funneling troops to further push those in and also remove some of that threat on that side. So the Wrecker is in. The King ability is going to be forced out. Now at this point, the CC is going to come over to the Queen and the poison spell, and everything's going to get nice and wrapped up in that. Now, unfortunately, that baby dragon does not step into the poison, but the Queen is in tow, and she's going to be able to pick it off inside of that rage, and it's going to be just fine, no problems there. The hogging is going to be quite strong with 4 heal spells, only 1 major spell used on that kill squad, so he's got a lot of spell slottage for the back end of this, and to support that, forget how many hogs he had, but it's going to be plenty. So heading into this bomb tower, he knows he has to heal through that blast, and then also headed into that splash tower. Actually eats a giant bomb right after that. So cheeky little play, putting that bomb tower right next to a giant bomb in the face of a splash tower. Definitely would have been a death zone for a lot of hogs. Poison spell down, going to receive the skeletons up at 12. Everything's pushing along. The Queen is actually up. She's going to be there for the cleanup duty, and an absolute smash. Tons of hogs alive, and just overwhelmed it at the very end. I really liked sort of the patient entry. The Queen got a ton of value, and it ended up being a smash. GG to Javalicious. Next up, we're going to be showing Rhino hitting number 38. And I'm kind of bouncing around on the map. I wanted to sort of change it up, you know, not just show several Electrones in a row or several Hog attacks in a row. So Rhino attacking number 38, he's bringing the Queen Walk Miners. Now, some of you guys, and I wish I'd paused that 1 second sooner, some of you guys ask me on my live streams, you know, I think one guy came in this week, I'm trying to Queen Walk with 3 healers and it's not really working out. Well, that's because if you're trying to do any kind of substantial walk, walking with 3 healers is quite dangerous. Even with a rage spell, you can struggle to make it through, you know, 3, maybe even 4 point defenses. That will force your ability out. The reason why he's using this 3 healer walk right here is because he wants this queen to stay on an open walk. He's not breaking her in. She's not going to be encountering the CC. She's not going to be fighting the royals. And all this point defense from 3 down towards 6 o'clock is not that threatening. He's going to have help from his miner squad that's going to basically wipe the base to where she's never going to be under like really that much threat. So let's go ahead and push play. So you can see the queen at 3 o'clock. She's going to be funneling that side from 3 down towards 6 o'clock. So this corner or this corner all the way down to this corner. Sorry, my camera's not reversed today. And the king is going to be used to set the other side of the funnel. And in the center, just sending those miners in dry. No need to really worry here. The reason for this, I believe, is because this is a Hound Loon or Hound Wizard. I forget if this is a Hound Loon or a Hound Wizard. Point being is that a Hound is really an ineffective CC to counter a miner attack such as this one. And because this base is so narrow, you can see that it's relatively narrow. It's sort of a long rectangular shape. The miners fare very, very well on base styles such as this. So as you can see, obviously the queen is actually just going to be chilling for this raid. She has the ability in hand, but the heal spells are going to be plenty to just wipe through this base. Lots of miners are going to be alive. He still has one more heal spell left and a poison to sort of slow down that king just a little bit. He's holding his last heal spell, so he approaches these 2 splash towers with plenty of HP, and it's just an absolute smash. I mean, Rhino just totally killed this base. Towards the very end of the raid, this Hound does come over towards the queen, and she ends up popping it. But at that point, all the point defense is gone. There's an absolute mess of miners left, and he's just able to clean up on this corner Tesla over here. So GG, well played to Rhino. I really like that hit. This is a perfect example of a base that you should use this strategy on. Now, had there been something like a big dragon or maybe even a baby dragon CC, that can get very, very threatening to do this open walk like this. And in that case, what he probably would have done is just send the queen in straight with the wrecker and the king and try to go straight into the base. Maybe invest a couple baby dragons for either side of the base instead of using the heroes to funnel. So keep that in mind. If you know the CC is something that's a little bit more substantial, you probably need to deal with that and not just send the miners in dry. I'll go ahead and check out the live chat right now. There's a few comments. We have Mitrid. He says first. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Ethan Ta. Hi. What's up, man? And we have Chickney. Hi. I want a boyfriend. TheyComing. Be my boyfriend. Bro, I don't swing that way, but good luck. Jesse Hawkins. Hey, I wish your live streams were longer. These vids are informative. Jesse Hawkins. I stream on Twitch for 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours every single day. So if you're interested in seeing the more casual, long-form stuff, war streams, we are on Twitch, and that Twitch link is in the description below. So yeah, you don't have to watch me on YouTube for those. Actually, I don't do that on YouTube anymore. So let's go ahead and go for the number 35, and that is going to be Emmie with the Queen Walk Hogs. So 2 Queen Walk attacks back to back, but this time the attacker is going to be using Hogs. Now, I really liked this particular attack because she does a very, very, and I think this is a she, does a very, very good job of setting a funnel for this queen and piloting her very, very well, getting a very nice break, and actually has a really cool interaction with this single target Inferno Tower down here. So here's the queen. The healer's dropped in. Maybe a little bit late on that, but it's not going to matter. The wizard up there, the only job for that wizard is to clip that camp. Making sure that that camp goes down ensures that the queen is going to dip and come down to this bottom side. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Attacking that storage and moving in this direction. So you see the queen right here. That is the ultimate target for the queen to attack and also handle the clan castle. And with that funneling bowler getting so much value helping out, one Hog Rider sent in to trip the CC ahead of time. Going to pull that CC out. Does get a similarly unfortunate split there, but those minions do clear those just in time. The poison down, and this gets a little hairy right here, but you're going to see just how fine this is. Has to pop the ability and rage to get through those dragons. If he had not popped the ability, he would have died right there. But as you can see, Queen's going to be moving in towards that. He's going to freeze, or she, I wish I know, freeze the single target Inferno, and the archers from the ability end up tanking for the Archer Queen, raging there to get through that CC, and just before it heats up, the Queen does end up taking down the Inferno Tower. So from this bottom side, the Queen is going to have her way with this base, taking out one of the bomb towers, taking out the Archer Tower, and then look at the pathing set for some Hog Riders to now come in here and murder the rest of this. The King behind the Wrecker is going to be perfect to snipe off the defending King, and then here we come with the massive group of Hogs. Only 3 heal spells for this one, but it's going to be plenty. So Hog Riders progressing, heading into the multi-target Inferno. Heals. They're going to lose some Hog Riders over by that top Wizard Tower, but it's fine. Hog Riders are still persisting into a heal, still one more left, and as you can see, there's just not a whole lot left. The Queen is still up with the healers, and this just ends up being an absolute smash. Very dominant performance out of Emmie. I love the attack. So anyways, yeah. Very nice. Cool story, bro. Interesting comment. All right. I'm going to not even read that. I'm WV Born. Thanks again. Awesome, dude. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. All that. I love you guys. You're great. All right. And now for the last one. This is honestly, this is my favorite attack of the whole war. I had to save the best for last. This is the legendary TDH. You guys are probably like, who the hell is TDH? TDH actually pioneered an attack strategy that came about, like, I want to say 2 years ago, probably even more. Basically, it involves and I'll go ahead and pause it so I can talk about it, because this is not his pioneered strategy here. But the TDH strategy is basically having an epic Queen charge into what amounts to a mass minion. So you do have a Lava Hound, you are going to have some loons, but there's a large amount of minions that are intended to just maul the base. Most of your spells, if not all of them, are used on your Queen, and the minions put down, just clean up the rest of the base in, you know, less than 60 seconds almost, and when the attack is done properly. So that is actually, the TDH is technically a TH9 attack. I can't say I've seen a TDH done at TH10, but this is TDH. This is the guy. And I was floored that he wanted to war with us. So shouts to AEO for pulling him into this one. This was certainly a beautiful attack. And this is going to be the final attack, the Electron. So you see that blimp coming across. He wants to park it over that air defense, get that rage down with the double clone. The Electro Dragon does lock onto the Queen. The loons are sort of wreaking havoc, tanking for that Electro Dragon. If you can see the Electro Dragon getting a massive amount of value, just spooping and spapping everything out. And then look, even more of these loons come over and actually do get the other Inferno Tower. So that is beautiful. Still has one Inferno Tower up, but it's okay. He's taking down 2 air defenses and damn near half the base with just his CC. So, oh, wow, he did get the 3rd air defense. Beautiful stuff. Anyways, from the top side, if you pause it, look at how much of the base is actually left. He's got 3 Lava Hounds. He has 13 loons left, plus the ones that he's already deployed, and 3 haste. This is such a thin strip of stuff left, and this is just absolutely beautiful. And you'll see exactly how dominant this was when it comes down to the very, very end. So there are the loons progressing. Behind the Lava Hound, he's got his 2nd Hound in, just floating it over. And he's got even a 3rd Lava Hound. He's going to hold on to that one just to see if he needs to put it in. The Queen ability has been forced out. The Queen will go down this raid, but just the speed and the power of these loons in the air, just absolutely dominant. Unfortunately, the CZ does come out, but it comes over to the King, and guys, look at the pathing of sort of any of his cleanup troops that he has. He's got minions and pups on the bottom. He's got a baby dragon up top. This is well out of the way of anything that would attack it. As long as he doesn't drop any more ground troops, that lava loon is going to stay in that position. So really beautiful stuff for this one. And if you look in the camps, he's got a haste. He's got an extra hound. He doesn't need him. That is like hella swag. Swag and a hound, swag and a haste. So very nice stuff to TDH. Once again, I do want to give a major shout out to the followers and the subscribers that came out for this one. It was a super fun event to plan with AEO and Late Sleeper. And I hope that I'm able to convince more, streamers and other YouTubers to do these sort of wars. Sorry for bumming the mic. I really do hope that I can convince other streamers and YouTubers to do these sort of wars with me, because they're super fun to put on. I mean, it's just an excellent time to get everyone together. Everyone's joking around, having a good time. And of course, there's multiple streamers that are able to cover different time blocks. So it ends up being one big media event, and overall just fantastic fun. So anyways, guys, if you're interested in watching more of my long-form live streams, this is just a YouTube video right here that I record live. On Twitch, I do stream daily for 2 to 3 hours on Clash of Clans, and occasionally I toss in another game there. And coming beginning of next year, we will definitely be playing more than just Clash of Clans on this channel. There's a couple games coming out that I'm very keen to play and really hone in on. But yeah, guys, if you want to be a part of these wars, make sure to follow me on Discord. And of course, hit the follow button on Twitch if you want to see the long stuff. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.